How's it going? It's Ashley Cunningham here, and I'm really excited today to be going live and channeling Archangel Jophiel. I think this is going to be a really interesting channeling. She's kind of wrapping out my month of all women that I've channeled. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining me. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be channeling her. I haven't interacted a ton with Archangel Jophiel. She's just a really amazing, of course, amazing archangel. And she's an archangel, so of course she's amazing. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited to do this. So I don't know how long this one will be. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Hey guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see. So I'm gonna just kind of relax here. I'm feeling her energy. And for those of you that are interested, I always like to describe how I'm channeling and what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with a being. And Archangel Jophiel's kind of come towards the front of my body, down the side of, or the front of my face, right into my heart chakra. And I am feeling some pressure on top of my crown. So she's kind of coming down and straight in to my heart chakra. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining. And she's just settling in right here. So I'm feeling a lot of pressure right here in my heart chakra, chest, upper chest area. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy days or evenings to listen to my message and to listen to this, dear one. First and foremost, there have been a lot of energy shifts happening on the planet, around the entire planet. You may have noticed that you are feeling many of these symptoms. I sympathize with you, as this is a difficult thing sometimes to handle. These symptoms can range from being fatigued, irritable, feeling run down, also feeling, as this one has just experienced last night, not being able to sleep, not being able to get comfortable, not being able to quiet the mind as you may usually do. There's much energy that is coming into all of your light beings, your energy fields, and this may be a time of being a little bit uncomfortable. We will progress. The energy will increase and shift throughout this year, but you can call on the archangels or your guardian angels, your angel teams, to assist you with these ascension symptoms. Whew, I'm getting like really stuffy right now. Just a lot of energy. While there is much energy changing and shifting, my message primarily tonight is to give you the permission or to support your decision to rest. Rest is of the utmost importance at this time. There will be a time when the energy will ramp up and action is necessary. Consistently, this is going in and out, so up or down. Right now, it's a time of rest. And the ability to rest is very important in order for you as a person, or as many people here are, of light workers, gathering your energy to support those who are awakening, or the individuals who are awakening. You also need to rest, especially in these heavy conditions. Many have been feeling pain in their joints or their legs or feet. If you are able to ground and the pain is alleviated, just trust and know that this is energetic pain. This is energy coming into your body, and it's just part of the ascension process. If, however, it does not alleviate through grounding, drinking a lot of water, exercising and rest, or you can ask your team to remove some of the energy or shield you from some of that energy if you need it, a reprieve in the moment. If it does not lift or alleviate and you continue to have pain, please follow your inner guidance, go to a doctor, or get yourself seen by a medical professional that you trust. Because sometimes the awakening process can layer on top of other things, and so it's sometimes difficult to differentiate between ascension symptoms or an actual problem. Sometimes the ascension symptoms heighten that problem, but just trust your team, trust your inner guidance, and ground as much as possible to alleviate any discomfort. This is a time where self-care, self-love, a lot of rest is very important. Seeing the beautiful things within each moment can help us who are bound by time, or the illusion of time. It can help us pass that time. It can help us get through this difficult energy shift. And it can move us through this next phase. We are all powerful manifestors. So being able to focus in on what it is that we want in our life that brings us joy, brings us light and happiness and beauty, and just lifts our spirits. We should be focusing on that and bringing more of that within our daily lives, as well as, you know, our just lives in general. And Archangel Jophiel is pointing to Archangel Metatron right now. He said something a while ago, and I've said this in other videos, but he said something that it's really stuck with me, and she's wanting me to share that. And he had said at one point that in every single moment, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, just experience that moment with joy and gratitude and love, and bring as much of your energy into it as possible. Because if you're picking up your dog's poop off the sidewalk in the grass, you know, and you're like picking it up with a bag, like, have joy in that moment. And the visuals really stuck with me. That's why I'm bringing it up right now, like several months after the fact. And it was being funny, but Archangel Jophiel is pointing to that idea of whatever we're doing, wherever we're at, just bring ourselves and be in that moment and find the joy, find the love in every moment and everything that we're doing. And that's really going to open up the floodgates for us to really manifest even more joy and love and light in every single moment. And she's saying, just trust and know that in each moment you are present. Just bring your mind back to present, settle in within the moment, and the magic of that moment will carry you through to the next moment and the next and the next. And then over time, your entire life is one giant, magical, amazing moment. And she's saying that, of course, there will be ups and downs. There will be times when that's harder to do than others. There will be times where we are facing some pretty big fears or trials. And being able to stay in the moment, to take care of ourselves, to express love for ourselves, and for, of course, those around us, to share love and be of love, which we are. We are just pure love and light. Those moments when you're able to do that can help you get through, and it helps you develop a resiliency in order to get through those times when it's a lot harder to be in that moment and to experience joy. Our human condition is very, she's saying the word traumatic. There's a lot of traumas involved with just being human. And being able to stop when we are in a place, a good place, and just recognize the beauty in that moment. Moving forward, it helps us develop that ability to just go within quickly and be present and be able to see what's going on with more stability when you're in a situation when you can't be as stable as you normally would be. Stable meaning calm and aware. Through meditation, you can develop a stability that you wouldn't have otherwise without meditation. It's really amazing to be able to know and practice that you're not your thoughts. You're observing your thoughts. Your thoughts are happening within your mind, and you can observe those and you can release them. You can honor them, and then you can create more thoughts. You can create more thoughts that really fall in line with what you want in your life and the values that you hold within, and that can help you manifest the things in your life that you wish. This is how you achieve a stability or a calmness that can help you get through those times that are difficult. Oh, she's giving me an image of like walking down the sidewalk and you see just a really beautiful little like dandelion or little daisy, like a weed, but it's a flower, and just walking down the sidewalk and just really appreciating that beauty, the simplistic beauty of that flower, and just kind of taking a second to recognize that within that moment where you're at, and then continue about your day. I'm asking her what does that relate to, what she just said. Distilling the moment. So sometimes we just have those moments where, it just seems like we're in that moment forever, and not forever, but, it's just a comfortable moment when you're just seeing something that's really standing out to you, and you're just getting a lot of meaning from whatever it is that you're seeing and or experiencing. And that's just a beautiful space to be in. So creating those spaces is really important and can contribute to your ability to go within, to remain calm, observe your thoughts, and when you are faced with trials, being able to stay in balance. This all links to the energies that are going on right now. There's a lot of people that are having a hard time remaining balanced or calm within your own self. And so it's important to remember to go back and just kind of take a second, take a beat to kind of recollect yourself, go within, do a little quick meditation. It doesn't have to be 5-10 minutes. It can even be like 30 seconds of just mindful being, and then you can move throughout your day. And the more you build that into your day, the more you can just move through your day effortlessly. She's pointing to me now, saying, okay, I need to share what just popped into my head. So basically, before I really started to meditate, I was really stressed out. And I'm not saying that I don't get stressed out anymore. I do get stressed out, but I was really stressed out. I had a lot of things on my plate at work. I wanted to do a lot of things in my private life. Things were, not super great. I had a lot of things I was dealing with, emotionally dealing with, and it wasn't a really good time. I was kind of all over the place, but I was getting through every day. I was focused on that day, just trying to get through the day. And it was really stressful just to be able to just get through the day and then have to do it all over again the next day and the next day. And so once I started learning to channel and really incorporating meditation into my life, I realized I was kind of creating that environment for myself, and I wasn't ever taking the time to step back and to kind of relax my body, just kind of get into that space where I can observe what's going on in my life and make better decisions. I was in very heightened reaction mode, just continual stress mode. So she's pointing to me because I've been able to shift out of that. With that being said, I'm never stressed, like I had just said a minute ago. Sometimes I am stressed, but I know now how to cope with that and how to step backwards and just be like, okay, clearly something's going on here. I need to take a moment and I need to go take an Epsom salt bath or go walk around the block and lean against a tree and kind of ask myself, and will ask my team as well, because I can channel, but ask myself too, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Honor my feelings, let it go, and try and work through whatever situation I'm trying to work through. And that's really important to be able to do that, especially with the layers of the ascension symptoms. And some people have health problems, and it's just so much energy, and there's just so much going on in our world that it's really important to take a moment, observe the beauty around you and within you, and to go within and really observe what's going on, and then you can move forward from there. She's saying, that's the core of my message for you all this evening, today. Some of you are around the world, so different time zones. But that's what she wanted to share. Just a quick little plug about meditation, I guess. She's saying, this is not a quick little plug, Ashley. Okay. She's saying this is very important, especially for those just awakening, just learning, really recognizing what's going on around you, in your body, outside of your body, within your own mind. This is very, very important. It's simple to do. It's simple to take a second, but it makes all the difference. And she's saying, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. So she's ready to take some questions. I'm seeing a lot of comments here, so I'm going to kind of try and keep up with you guys and scroll down a little bit. Hey, Suzanne. So I'm reading your comment right now, and Archangel Jophiel saying, of course, she did hear you. She has been with you many times. Yes, sometimes ascension symptoms, our energy can reside within the body. It can be painful. If you've noticed that walking in the grass has seemed to help for the last few days, keep up the work, keep going into the grass, lean against a tree, continue to do what's making you feel better. Once you are able to fully kind of release that energy through grounding or exercise, you will be better able to handle some of the energy that's coming in, because you know then how to kind of deal with it when it starts to build up like that. Yeah, definitely continue to do the walking in the grass. She's saying that she's sending you a lot of love. Hope that resonates. Annette, thanks for joining. Elizabeth, does she have any guidance for me? Elizabeth, she's saying, go within. I'm getting some pressure on my chest. To me, that's kind of like a weighing down feeling. So she's saying, go within, meditate, observe what's going on around you and within you. Ask for guidance if you need support. It will always be given. That support will always be given. You can call on her if you wish. And I'm just kind of feeling like she's just kind of, my chest is still kind of tight, but she's just kind of like rubbing my face. Like I'm feeling like, it's just kind of like, you know, how a mother, well, my mom, well, you guys don't know how she would do anything, but my mom, sometimes when I was feeling sick or just upset, she would like put a hot washcloth on my forehead and just kind of, you know, rub my back, and she'd rub my head and rub my face and stuff just when I was little. And I kind of getting that emotion, that feeling of her just kind of comforting you, Elizabeth. So definitely call on her for help and support. She's really there to help you. So I really hope that resonates. Amy, is she one of my guides? I sense her around me all the time. Oh, that's beautiful, Amy. Yes, I'm getting a fleeting, very light feeling in my chest. That's my kind of signal for yes. She's definitely around you quite often. She's helping you with thoughts. Hand off negative thoughts to her, and she will help you shift in your thinking. And I'm just getting like an excited feeling. So, and she's just kind of, I'm getting that she's nodding her head. Yes, she's with you. She's working with you. And you can talk with her or call on her as much as you want. Hope that resonates. Princess, can I ask her if I may be sensitive to people's energy? I'm getting Princess. Yeah, you definitely are. And a lot of people are starting to really pick up on that. They're picking up on other people. I am an empath as well as a medium, and I can really sense people's energies. And I'm getting for you, Princess, that it's really like that. It's you're feeling their energy, you're picking up on their vibe pretty innately, very intuitively, and just make sure you're taking care of yourself, setting boundaries, and understanding that their energy is not something that you have to take on. You can set a boundary and say, you know, I'm not taking that on. They can vent to you as much as they want or whatever, but it stops at your boundary, wherever that is. I like to imagine myself surrounded by a bubble of light, a big bubble. It's quite big actually, and I don't allow the energy in if I don't want to take that energy on. If I do, then I have some ways to kind of hand that off and transmute it, so I don't ever hold on to people's energy. And she's kind of giving me that sense that you may be holding on a little too much to people's energies, and that's why you're really picking up on it and you're really identifying like, wow, that's really not mine, and it's coming in and I don't know what to do with it. So definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself. Empaths, as an empath, water's really, really important. Taking nice relaxing baths as much as possible. Epsom salt baths are really helpful. They're also grounding. Grounding is really important. And just kind of recognizing that you can sense other people's energy, and once you recognize that, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to just let people's energy come all in, or are you going to set up your own boundaries and allow what you want to come in? You can also share energy out. So being sensitive to other people's energy is really an amazing gift, and I love when this topic comes up because it's something I'm very passionate about. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Princess. And Archangel Jophiel is just saying, yes, 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 yes. You are definitely sensitive to people. So just be mindful of it. Jonathan, are animals ascending as well? I noticed the change in them. Good question. I'm getting a light feeling, but I'm also getting that animals, while they do ascend, it's not really the way we need ascension. So I'm not getting that they're ascending like we are at this time. The energy is definitely helping them, you know, the high vibrational energy that's coming to the earth. It's better for all the animals because they're already high vibrational. And so it's just supporting them continuing to be high vibrational. So I'm getting that, but I'm not getting that they're ascending the way humans are at this time. And it's like she's kind of reminding me of, like, I was having a conversation with someone, I can't remember who at the moment, but we were talking about people who they like rescue animals, and if they have a low vibrational energy and they're rescuing all these animals and they're trying to help these animals, while they are helping the animals, they're also not, well, they physically are helping the animals, but energetically it's not a super great environment if you're low vibrational. You're always focused on like the bad parts, or you know, you're just angry all the time at all the animal abusers. I mean, of course I would be angry at animal abusers, but focusing on that just lowers your personal vibrational frequency. So focusing on the animal getting better and healing and being happy and in a loving environment and creating that environment for them is really an amazing way to really help rescue animals get through their trauma and move forward, because they are so high vibrational that I'm not going to say it's easy for them to bounce back, but they can bounce back a lot faster than humans can, for sure, from a low vibrational frequency to a high. So yeah, that was a little side note, but I just felt like that was really interesting, and she was kind of reminding me of that. David, any guidance on my sneezing and nasal congestion? Yeah, David, I'm actually right now getting really congested. I've been sitting at my computer most of the day, and I haven't had any problems until right now. So I'm feeling like this is really energetically related. There's just a lot of energy coming in. I'm getting a little congested, and I'm not sneezing yet, but sneezing is definitely the body's way of releasing energies sometimes. So if you're sneezing a ton, like more than normal, there also is, it's kind of allergy season too. So you kind of have to try and do some grounding and try and relax and see if that changes it. But sneezing often is a lot of energy coming in. Excuse me, I gotta get some water. And so yeah, try and ground as much as possible, and just kind of try and transmute some of that energy by grounding, getting a relaxing bath in, and relaxing as much as possible. Hope that resonates with you. Suzanne, yeah, if the grounding outside and the grass is really helping your feet, then definitely continue to do that for sure. Bianca, can Archangel Jophiel help me with my new creative projects by giving me new ideas that aren't so mainstream? She's saying, sure. If this is something that you wish, you can ask, and it's important once you ask to keep your eyes peeled. So be really focused on just seeing, and just, well, you don't want to force it, but just be open to those ideas coming forward. She can help you on this specific task. Your team is also trying to help you get you some more ideas around this, because you are interested and driven to do these projects. So definitely be on the lookout for some really interesting inspiration, and it may come all at once. Just you're walking down the street and you're just like, that's an amazing idea. Or it may just be little bits and pieces, but as you're journaling or testing out your new creative projects, trying to work on them, things kind of come forward, and you kind of can piece it together through that process, that creative process. She's also wanting to say, as you create, you're opening yourself up just energetically for more guidance and inspiration, information to come in. So don't be shy to just dig in and try and use what you have and try and move forward, and things will come to you as you're in that process. And she's excited that you are wanting to move forward on some new projects. And that's it. So I hope that resonates with you, Bianca. Yeah, Peggy, she was like softly, yeah, just stroking my face, kind of calming me down to kind of represent like just that calmness, that that love and care that a mother would give to a child. Yeah, it's just really beautiful. Joni, any guidance for me? Joni, remember to go within. Remember that you can create a space of quiet. And I'm getting this image of like all of this chaos like swirling around you. Just remember, you are the eye of that storm. You're creating that, you are in charge of creating that calm space by meditation, taking care of yourself, and and just setting that intention that you are going to have a calm space and you are going to be calm and stable in that energy. And around you, things are going to be shifting. They will be calming down, but it all starts with you and going within. If you wish to call on her, she can definitely come and support you. And she's putting her hand on my head again, like she can help pull out your thoughts, your negative thoughts, and support you in positive thinking in that shift. And you can call on her for support in general. And she's just sending a lot of love to you. I hope that resonates, Joni. Alexandra, any guidance for me? Thank you. Alexandra, trust that you are receiving the guidance that you need at any given moment. Your team is right there with you, and they're constantly giving you information and messages and support. And sometimes it's hard to remember that, but always trust that that is happening. And you have a pretty big, strong team around you. So she's just kind of saying, listen, look out for their guidance. They're there and they're expressing their love for you and they're surrounding you with love right now. If you wish for me or her to come and provide some support, just let her know. She can hear anything that you're asking of her, and she will be there in a flash as soon as possible. So I hope that resonates with you. Hi, Caroline. Any guidance on my leg pain? It's been a couple of weeks. Thank you. She's saying ground. Ground, ground, ground as much as possible. If that does not alleviate the pain, you need to seek medical attention with that pain. And just, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yeah, and that's all she's saying on that. I hope that resonates with you. Okay, just scrolling through. Elizabeth, the reason why sometimes your eye twitches when you meditate is there's just a lot of energy, and your body has to sometimes move in order to alleviate some of that energy. So sometimes that is what happens. Your eye will twitch, or your face will get itchy and you have to like move it or scratch it, or you just need to move. Yeah, that's all she's saying on that. Jackie, any guidance for Jackie? Jackie, she's sending you a lot of loving support right now. There have been a lot of changes, and just trust your inner voice, trust your inner guidance, trust the guidance from your team, trust the guidance that you have sought from many, because they are all pointing you in the right direction. You just have to trust in yourself and then take action. And she's saying that she can help you if you wish. She is just sending you a lot of love. Like I said, I'm getting this, like I said earlier, I'm getting that she's just surrounding you with love right now. And it's just kind of like a haze all around you of her energy. It's really nice. So I hope that resonates with you. Crystal, how do you know if you are an empath? Sometimes I see spirits and hear them talking. Well, Crystal, that isn't necessarily an empath. Empaths can have those skills, but that is clairvoyance and clairaudience. So seeing spirit with your eyes, sometimes seeing spirit with your third eye, your inner visuals, that is also clairvoyance. And clairaudience is hearing them either with your ears or hearing them inside with your thoughts. So you may have a thought, but you can tell it's not your thought and it's not in your voice, or it's not in the words that you normally think in, or just the energy about it is completely different from your own. That is all clairaudience. So if you're an empath, that means that you can feel and understand and sense the thoughts or the feelings or the emotions, the energy around other individuals or even animals, plants, certain locations. You can feel like the history that's happened there, feel all the energy that's taken place there, and you can get information from that. And that's what an empath does. So it's a little different. If you're an empath, typically most empaths that I've met anyway are very strong in clairsentience, which is our feeling. So that's how I'm feeling Archangel Jophiel in my body and in the energy around me. She's here with me. I can't see her. I can hear her in my mind. And I can feel her in my body, and she's putting energy in certain locations, and that means certain things to me. Or she's giving me visions of, say, the dandelion that I was talking about before. So they're a little different, but they all kind of use the senses that we have. So they're the clairs. So clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairsentience. There's there's a few others, tangency or tangency, where like you physically feel an energy pressing on your shoulder or something like that. You can feel the energy actually touching you. And you can taste. I don't know what the clair word is for taste, and smell. So it's using all the 5 primary senses, but it's more around energy, so around beings. So there's a little different. Sounds like you have a few of the clairs that are pretty open, and that's pretty awesome. So you can connect with beings if you want to. If you don't want to, you can just say, I don't want to connect with anyone. But I highly recommend it, as it's brought me a lot of peace and love and stability and calmness into my own life. So that's really cool. I hope that helps a little bit with understanding kind of the differences. Oh, Jackie, you've been having the eye twitching too. That's interesting. Crystal, yeah, sometimes you can't hear exactly what they're saying, but you can kind of hear that they're around. It just takes practice, a lot of practice to really tune in to, and as you practice, you get better at it and you can hear better. Some people are just born able to do everything, and that's really cool. But I'm definitely not one of those people. It's taken me a lot of practice to get to this point. But that's okay if you can't hear them all the time. But if you wish to hear them, you can say, hey, come in a little closer and a little louder. I want to really hear you. and they will do that and help you out, and they will respond. So if that's something you're comfortable with and you're interested in working on, definitely do that. And this is a perfect time to bring up, we have a Mediumship 101 course starting in June. So if you are kind of where Crystal's at and you're interested in maybe identifying what your strengths are as far as your clairs and how you can talk to spirit, because everyone can, or hear spirit or listen or connect. And if you want to really practice that, learn the basics, we have a course starting June 1st. It's $199 for the entire month. You get live Q&As all the time. There's going to be I think 5 or 6 mediums working in the class to help teach people. Kristen Davies is actually running that course, so if you're interested, you can always check out her business page with all that information. I have it on my business page as well, and yeah, so just check it out if you're interested. It's actually really amazing that's how I learned how to channel in one of Kristen's classes. And I took a series last year in 2018 with her and a few other mediums, and it was amazing, and it brought me to this point, and it's just really, really amazing. So if that's interesting to you, definitely check it out. Bianca, I encountered small playful lights over the ocean recently, and when I got in the water, I heard someone singing. Did I encounter fairies? Oh my gosh, Bianca. So I was just listening to a video today, actually, from Melissa Reynolds, who's a medium that I'm actually going to be working with in May for our fairy intro to the fairy realm course. And it's amazing because when you have those certain experiences, like you just have no idea how much like magic is out there in the world, and then you get to like experience a little piece of it. And I'm getting really excited because what you're describing is really the Selkies, and they are a very fairy-like energy in the ocean, and they're very playful, high vibe. They're really beautiful, and they like go in and out of the water, and sometimes lights are associated with them. So they're definitely of the fairy realm. And Alyssa Reynolds actually has a video talking about her experience first meeting the Selkies only a few weeks ago. So definitely check that out. I'll try and link that video down in the comments later. But yeah, that was the Selkies connecting with you. And that's really beautiful. And I'm so excited for you. That's so cool. Yeah, so I hope that resonates with you. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Claire Gustins for taste. I don't know why. There's just a few that I never can remember. Sophia is asking, any message for me? Sophia, I'm getting from Archangel Jophiel to just be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. Definitely pass off any judgments or any negative thoughts to her. She will help you with that, and just continue to just really be mindful of those things, and then just replace them with positive affirmations, and just know that you're an amazing person, an amazing being of pure light and love, and just recognizing that and honoring that is just really important. And she's just sending you a lot of love and support. And if you want to work with her, she's ready and willing to work with you. So I hope that resonates for you. I'm getting just a be kind to yourself kind of. Well, I'm hearing that, but I'm also just feeling that, like you just need to just relax a little and just give yourself some love and care. Pat on the back. I don't know why I just did that, but pat on the back if you need it. Because yeah, I think everyone needs to do that as much as possible, honestly. Taking care of yourself is really important. I hope that resonates for you. Excuse me. I need to get some water here. Jenny, what does it mean when you get the frequency noises and pressure in the throat? Jenny, for me, that means that I'm getting energy coming in that's wanting to speak with me or communicate either through my voice, so speaking out, or they're just letting me know that they're right there and they're like wanting to talk with me. They're right here. And it's kind of a reminder, hey, we're here, and they want to connect with you. So I get that all the time, and it's honestly, over time, it's gotten to be something that's very reassuring to me. The throat kind of pressure and tickles are kind of annoying, but I really actually like the ear pressure, the frequency noises, because I'm like, oh, okay, I got to tune in and see what it is. What is it that they want to tell me in this moment? Along with being empathetic. So yeah, again, and being an empath, being empathetic and really feeling other people's feelings and getting information from them via their emotions or their energy. That's something that, you know, just really tuning in and recognizing, okay, I'm getting this information. So now what are you going to do about it? Are you going to just take that on? Or are you going to set your boundaries and maybe just provide support to the other people in a way that you can? Or maybe you can just ignore it if it's too much for you and you say, you know, this is too much, I don't want this. You know, it's just really, how do you want to use that energy or use that information? Or engage with it, I should say. You don't need to use anything, but it's very helpful to know, okay, my coworker is having a really hard day. I'm just going to be a little bit more gentle with them, or I'm going to just be, you know, a little slower, or ask them about something that I know will make them happy. So I like to use that, or I like to send energy to people as a gift to kind of bolster their mood or help them out. When I do that, it's also to kind of help preserve the energy in the room. I want to stay high vibe because I want to be in a high vibe space. So it's to help me, but also to help everyone else. So being an empath is really amazing, and it's super fun to engage with people in that way. Floaties too, yeah, all of that is, you know, you're sensing things are around you and they want to connect. Lori, so I have a feeling of a spirit to the side of me, yet they never get close enough to where I know what energy it is. Can you tell me who hangs just out of reach? Thank you very much. Lori, I'm getting that it's possibly a family member that's passed on, a male family member, and they're just watching, observing. They don't really they're not really ready to come in like really close, but they're just supportive, kind of hanging out there, making sure everything's good. If you want to speak with them more, you can ask them to come closer. But it's, of course, your choice if you want them to be closer. But yeah, I'm just getting that, just kind of, you know, checking in on you, making sure you're good. So I hope that resonates with you. Wow, Crystal, it's been happening since I was 14. Now I am 40. Yeah, so definitely, you know, if you're feeling up to it, check in on that, see what you want to do about it. Lisa, I hear spirit, but I never really tapped in. Anything you can recommend where to start? Yes, Lisa. When I first, the first person that I ever channeled was my guardian angel. Her name's Petadiah, and my other guardian angel is named Samuel. And It was just amazing, and it was a beautiful experience, and I can't recommend highly enough to start with them. They're the angels that are with you all the time in all of your incarnations. They're with you, and they're there to support you, and they love you so much. And so just ask them to come in really strong, so you know, like, they're there, and just, you know, kind of try and rest your body, rest your mind, kind of quiet your mind, and then ask them to come in and really feel what's going on. My guardian angels, they sent energy straight through to the top of my crown, and my head was like tingling and swirling, and it was just like buzzing. It was really crazy. And then they opened up my heart chakra a lot, and it was like kind of remarkable how much they just came in and they just opened it up, and they took a lot of things off of my heart chakra. They did a lot of healing for me, and it was just amazing. So I can't recommend enough just starting with your guardian angels. And then, you know, from there, once you really feel in your body how to tap in with them, going on, you know, for whoever else you want to speak with or who resonates with you. Of course, I always loved the people I first started with were my guardian angels, Mary, Mother Mary, Jesus, Archangel Michael, and, you know, kind of the heavy hitters, the larger ascended masters. And then the fairies came, so I had fairy energy around me a lot, and that was really fun. So it just kind of snowballs from there. You can just connect with a lot of people, but you really got to start off small, not small, but just start off with a focused practice session with your guardian angels, and then go from there. And it's really beautiful. So I hope that resonates with you. Keep me updated if you have anything that you want to share. It'll be really awesome to hear how that went for you. So yeah, I hope that works. Anyway, yeah, that's just, I'm excited about that. Thinking about you being able to tap in and connect with them. That's super fun. Jenny, any message for me? Jenny, I'm getting from Archangel Jophiel just kind of this like extra bolt of energy. Just, you know, it's just feeling really light and happy, and just like, it's the feeling I get when I go outside and I'm grounding and I'm just really peaceful, and I just feel like so happy and excited. So I'm getting that feeling for you, and I'm getting to go outside and connect and ground. So lean against a tree or walk barefoot in the grass. Maybe have a picnic if it's nice in your area. Just kind of lounge around outside for maybe an hour, just to kind of connect and be calm and quiet in your mind. And it's just really exciting, and I'm getting a lot of exciting energy, but I'm just hearing go outside, ground. That's really important for you right now. So I hope that resonates with you. I only have a few more minutes for a few questions. I'm just going to try and snag a few questions here. Stephanie, you make an interesting point. So she first asks, hi there, I'd love to know who is around me. I've seen fairies and other beings before, but it has been quiet, like I'm not as in touch any longer. And I had a friend and I who were talking actually just today about how there's kind of a lull right now in the energy. It's time to rest. And I also am kind of feeling like sometimes I'm not as in touch as I normally am. And I'm just taking that as a sign as I need to rest and just relax and not worry too much about that. But the energy has definitely been kind of pressing me down to just rest. And so maybe that's why you haven't really been as engaged, I guess, with the energies around you. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. You can always ask your team to come in really strong for you if you want to really feel them in the moment. And of course, I'm getting your guardian angel teams always around you. Fairies, definitely, they pop in and out, and I'm getting that fun fairy energy right now too, just thinking about them hanging out, and they really love it when you're outside, and they want you to be outside more. So as the weather gets nicer for everyone around, just try and get outside and connect more with them if you're interested in connecting with the fairies. And I'm getting a lot of energy through the top of my head. Getting Archangel Michael's been around you quite a bit, Stephanie. And can call on him for support if you need it, but he's been there kind of keeping an eye on you very strongly. So yeah, that's who's kind of been hanging around. Yeah, that's nice. I hope that resonates with you. Yay, Nanette, that's beautiful. So Nanette just said, thanks for being live. I just realized from listening to you that I asked my birth angel to work with me. I asked him to come in loud and clear. I had no idea where to start, but I found it tonight. Thanks. Yay, I'm so happy for you, Nanette. That's beautiful. It's really the perfect place to start because they know you better than any other being, better than yourself, because they know all your other experiences and everything. And so they know you so well and they love you so much. So that's perfect. I love it. Yay, I'm happy, Peggy. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Peggy. Yeah, we're doing an introduction to the fairy realm course, me and Alyssa Reynolds. It starts May 19th, and that's super exciting because both of us have had a ton of experiences with the fairies, with dwarves, unicorns, which is blowing my mind. I just connected with a unicorn last week, and it was so amazing. We just have tons of channeled material. We have an ebook as part of that course, and there's going to be live Q&A with the beings that we're channeling for each day. So it's going to be really fun, and it's all focused on bringing you guys back into or heightening or supporting the connection that you can have with the fairy realm. But we're also doing a lot of work around in June around teaching everyone who's interested how to channel for yourself. So the Mediumship 101 course, and that's just so much fun. It's really, really awesome. I'll be going live to help students practice. A lot of other mediums. Kristen Davies is running it. William Michael Forbes, who's a really amazing medium, is going to be also running that. Alyssa Reynolds, Jacqueline LeBlanc, and myself. So that's just going to be so amazing, and it's just going to be really fun. It's going to be a really good time. High vibe, private group on Facebook, so everything's kept private, so you can practice in comfort and know that you're in a really nice and supportive space. So I can't recommend that highly enough. That's how I started to channel and to learn how to channel. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on a little bit. So if you're interested in anything that I talked about today, you can check out my website at channelingwithlove.com. I have all my classes and stuff like that on there. And yeah, check out my Facebook business page, which I'm going live on right now. So that's where you're at. And if you're also interested, I actually have a beautiful small little group right now, but we're expanding pretty quickly, called Channeling with Love here on Facebook. So if you want to hang out and hear really cool content and be in a high vibe space, you can always ask to join. And yeah, I'd love to have you all. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much, Archangel Jophiel, for sharing your guidance. And I hope you all have a lovely evening, day, morning, wherever you're at in the world. And I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.